Good morning. Let's try that again. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our monthly memorial service. I think we've all adjusted to the way we do it now, that after Sensei reads all the names of the people that we're honoring this month, you're free to come up and make offerings. No need to line up or by any individual name. So with that, we will start with Sambujo, which you'll find on page 22 of your service book. And then we will have Jusege, which you'll find on the next page, 23. Really convenient.
Can I ask that everyone please put your hands together in God's show or bow your head in contemplation and respect as we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Nops, Namo Nops, Namo Nops. We are gathered here today in observance of the White River Buddhist Temple's monthly Shotsuki service to remember those who have passed away in the month of September. They are Rikue Kawasaki, Charlie Miyoshi, Matsuo Sakagami, Jackie Kawasaki Wills, Edwin Arima, Joe Toshio Nishimoto, Jack Shilthroat, Mei Fumie Kajikami, Janet Suneko Ikuta, Takejiro Hama, Edward Tanaka, Lord Herndon, Nancy Tomie Fujikawa, John H. Hamakami Sr., Helen H. Mizuki, John Kitagawa, William Genti, as well as all others who were not listed but contributed to the temple and its community. May the fragrance of the incense teach us the purity of our intention. May the beauty of the flowers offered teach us of life's impermanence. May the light that burns brightly teach us of Amida's great wisdom and compassion. Can I ask that everyone please join me once again in Gassho, or bow your head in contemplation and respect, as we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Nuts, Namo Nuts, Namo Nuts. She 조성 시간 약고가 나이세 노우간노 고구쇼테님 도우지묘게 Can I ask that everyone please once more put your hands together in Gasho or bow your head in contemplation and respect. As we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Naman Nox, Naman Nox, Naman Nox, Naman Nox.
Well, those of you who are able, please rise for the chanting of reading of the three treasures on page 3, and then remain standing for our song or gatha. Three treasures. Fortunate is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Rare is it to encounter the teachings of the Buddha. Now we hear it. We do not seek the truth of the Dharma in this life. In what life shall we find it? Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of the way to enlightenment and awaken within us our highest aspiration. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of the Dharma and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become units in true accord in a life of harmony in the spirit of universal brotherhood, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriads of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful teaching. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of the Thakata's teaching. Namo Idabats, Namo Idabats, Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Now we will have our song, our gatha. It is Say Ya, and you'll find that on page 163. Thank you. You may be seated. And now we will have our Dharma message from Reverend Cindy.
Can I ask that everyone please put your hands together in God's show, bow your head in contemplation and respect as I read these words from the Amida Sutra. Moreover, Sariputra, in that land there are always many kinds of wondrously rare and beautiful birds of various colors, such as white swans, peacocks, parrots, sarikas, kalavinkas, and jivakas. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Nuts. Namo Nuts. Namo. Well, hello everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Yeah. We've been gone for 2 weeks, and I feel the weather has changed a bit. And so hopefully everyone feels that we are slowly going into a fall-like state. I hope. Today we are observing our September Shotsuki Hoyo. This is our September monthly memorial service where we remember all of those who have passed. And today I have reread the same part that I read last month. Right? Every month I talk about the Amida Sutra because that is the sutra that we tend to chant during memorial services when we remember our loved ones. And the Amida Sutra is meant to tell us about Amida Buddha's Pure Land. Amida Buddha is the Buddha of immeasurable light and infinite light, or the Buddha of infinite wisdom and compassion. And the Pure Land is the land in which they reside. And so this part is talking about the birds that are in the Pure Land. The Pure Land is a place that we ourselves cannot see, but we believe that those who have passed have reached, and thus is an everyday sight for them. And so, as I said last month, the birds aren't birds, right? The birds aren't birds in that they are representations of Amida Buddha's infinite wisdom and compassion as form. And in order for us to understand that, we have to understand them as the form of birds. And so, once again, there are 6 types of birds in the Pure Land. Actually, I shouldn't say just 6 types of birds because it says such as. Such as. So the 6 types of birds that were listed were white swans, able to imagine a white swan, parrots, peacocks, sarikas, kalavinkas, and jivakas. Again, I'm pretty sure a lot of people shut off after the 4th one. But the last 3 are mythical birds that appear in the Pure Land. And we say mythical, but there is a story about one of these birds that supposedly lived in India long ago. And I'm talking about the jivakas. The jivakas, according to this book, says that they are the mythical bird of life and life, with 2 heads. According to this book, it says that they have human heads, but for our understanding, it is also understood that the jivakas can be understood as a two-headed pheasant, or something similar to a two-headed pheasant. So according to real-life accounts, and I put that in quotation marks, of the Jivam Jivakas, they lived in India a long time ago. And unfortunately now, they are extinct because of a story that happened. And so this story is set in the Himalayas. And the one thing to know about the Jivam Jivakas is that they were not only beautiful, but they had a beautiful singing voice. So the Jivam Jivakas would sing songs, and the birds around them would say how beautiful it is to listen to such wonderful, wonderful music. But the problem was that there were two heads. And so, though they both sung beautifully, they both had stuff that they wanted to do. So when one bird wanted to eat, the other bird wanted to drink. When one bird wanted to go up high in the trees, the other one wanted to stay down on the ground, on lower branches. When one wanted to fly towards the sun, the other one wanted to fly away from the sun. So though they had a beautiful voice, they had differing minds. And so one day, one of the birds, well, I shouldn't say one of the birds, one of the heads challenged the other head. Who can make the most wonderful song? Who can make the most wonderful music? So the other head accepted, because the first head wanted to be the one who sung the best. The first head said, we'll sing tomorrow. But before that, you should eat healthy and get some rest. And so the first head gave the second head berries to eat. And so the second head very graciously said, thank you, I will enjoy this meal. And so eats the berries. The one thing to know about these berries was that they were poisonous. And so the first head, in thinking that he would be the winner, the default winner, the next day, the Jivam Jivaka had passed, because though one head ate the berries, they both shared the same body. And thus, that is how it is said the Jivam Jivaka became extinct. This is a story that we like to talk about Because we think we are the only head. Right? We always think we're the only head. But we forget about the other head. And that is those around us. We all live within the same community. We all live in the same world. Yet, we always want to not only compare ourselves to the other head, but also a portion of us believe we should, I don't know if I could say this online, the other head. And that is a truth in this life, that we forget that we all share that same body. So when we try to poison the other head, we end up killing ourselves. And so the life of Jivam Jivika is one for us to reflect on, and one for those who have passed to continuously tell us. Again, our loved ones who have passed constantly tell us about the Pure Land, but we cannot hear it. They constantly tell us about the life of the Jivam Jivikas, and we do not hear it. But it is through the understanding of Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha, that we are able to hear our loved ones' calls to be wise and compassionate, for us to continue to nurture the other head, to make sure that we take care of each other. That is the story of the Jivam Jivika. That is the story of the Dharma. That is the story our loved ones who have passed constantly tell us through Namo Amida Butsu. And so in closing, can I ask us to please put our hands together in Gassho, or bow your head in contemplation and respect, as we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Andas, Namo Andas, Namo.
Thank you, Sensei, for your Dharma message. Will those of you who are able, please rise. We will have a gatha or song, Otoku-san 2. You'll find that on page 153 and 154 of your purple book. And please remain standing after the song for the daily creed of Jodo Shinshu. please turn to page 8 of your purple book and read along with me the daily creed of Jodo Shinshu. Realizing enlightenment is assured and reciting the Nembutsu, I shall live my life cheerfully and positively. Understanding the oneness of life and cultivating self-reflection, I shall diligently attend to my life's tasks in gratitude. Recognizing the Dharma path, I shall help spread the teachings of the Buddha. Appreciating the Buddha Dharma, I shall respect and help others, working for the good of society. Namo Midabutsu, Namo Midabutsu, Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Thank you. You may be seated. Do we have any guests today that would like to be recognized? All right, then we'll go on to announcements. I hope you've been able to pick up the pink sheet for this week. The convention is coming real soon, so that's the big thing. I'm sure people will be talking about it, but all kinds of help is needed. Thank you.
Just reminding people we have an ABA Zoom meeting tomorrow at 1 o'clock. The main thing on the agenda is a possible field trip to the Mariner game on September 19th. If you're interested in attending the meeting, just talk to me and I'll give you a link. Thanks.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Thanks, Georgette, for the lead-in on convention. So I'm sure that you're sick of hearing about this, so here we are. It's next weekend, starting on Friday at the Muckleshoot. And so I sent an email. Thank you so much to many of you who've offered to help and volunteer during the weekend. If we're going to have a quick meeting right after this in the back. And if I didn't email you, I still welcome you to stay and listen. You know, we're the host temple for this event. And so really, I think, the planning committee has been really hard at work, but we haven't necessarily, communicated all of the things that we have in store for the weekend. So I think it would be great to, let you in on the know. And if you're also able to, help out next weekend, then that would be really helpful. And then maybe it's already been said, but so the service on Sunday, next Sunday at convention, it's open to all. So regardless if you've registered or not, or if you know any others that aren't here today that would like to come, would be great if you can join us at the Muckleshoot. Thanks.
Well, no what do they call that thing? I don't watch a lot of QVC, so I forget what they call those things, but Sensei likes to think of herself that way sometimes. So we've had enough infomercials. There we go. That's what it is. I'm sure we'll have more, and next month is also I'll put a plug in for Charles, the Fall Bazaar and fundraiser for that. So, but let's get through this week, through the convention. I'm sure it'll be fun for everybody, hopefully. So let us have our closing remarks. Those of you who are going to the Seahawks or going home to listen to the Seahawks, I hope you get a positive result out of it. So, closing words, if you'll read along with me, thank you. My life is not only my life, but the life of others. Sacrifices, kindness, and thoughtfulness, patience. I am grateful. Namo Midabutsu, Namo Midabutsu, Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Thank you all for attending. Be safe, and hopefully we'll see you real soon.